Hey guys, Boston Bruce back. Operation Boston turned 16, the USA, January of 44. Look at the income chart. I didn't have the bonus Pete mentioned on the thing. I didn't have the bonus because I ran out of magnets, I think, for the. That's quite not right either. Believe me, all that's all right though. So hey, let's get into it. Tech rolls. We're down to 6 techs because that's all we need to finish. So mechs, artillery, airborne, sub warfare, advanced subs, logistics. So, oh yeah, right here. I don't need the green one. So, 6 of them. We got would have been a nice influence diplomacy one. We got an 11 and a 12. So we got subs, advanced subs, and airborne. I don't think either one's on the board. Nope, they're not. Advanced artillery hasn't moved in a long time. It's been on the board for a long time. All right, let's do diplomacy. We'll go right down the line. We'll put that green dice in. 1s and 2s. I'm the only one that hasn't influenced the country, I believe. I think even Japan did. Oh, we get 1-1. 2 1s. So we got 1 yellow. Hey, it ain't Mexico. And we got another one on the green. It is Mexico. So Mexico goes to stage 1, and I complete 1, 2, 3, 4. I complete Argentina. Oh wow! I'm finally back up to 63. Long game. All right. Purchases. You got 74 to spend. We're spending it all. They're gonna rapid build a major port in Atukakisk. We're going to build a rocket in London because we have triumph of capitalism. We're going to lend lease a tactical bomber to the English for 10. That's 13. In Portugal, we got 2 factories. With improved factories, we'll build 2 jets and 2 tactical bombers. We're going to rapid build an airfield there for 6 and another factory for 7. That's 13, and 42 is 55. 68, 74. Got a couple of attacks. I think there's 10 of them altogether. So first, we're going to convoy raid in P-34. We're going to bring a sub up to P-14 and convoy right there. Just in case we get real lucky, it's a different line. We're going to have a heavy strategic bomber come out of Yemen. 1, 2, 3 into 7, 4 into I-12, 5 into Malaya, 6 into Siam. Yeah, 6 into Siam, 7 into I-11, 8 into Calcutta. I think it could go 7, and I got long-range aircraft, so it could go 8. If I had an airfield, it could go 9. All right, next. Coming from Calcutta is an attack transport picking up an infantry and an artillery from Burma. It's going to come over 1 into I-12, 2 into P-50, 3 into P-41. Going to drop those guys off in Hong Kong. Take that for the Far East Command. And he'll go in port. That's 2 up for the Far East Command. I believe they're at 11 now. And Japan down to 49. Next battle. coming out of Aden, a transport carrying an infantry and an artillery, is going to go 1 into I-7, 2 into I-12, 3 into P-50. They're going to get dropped off on the North Island of the Philippines. MacArthur has returned and go in port. And that's where it won for the USA. Imagine that. They finally getting a dollar somewhere. Japan down to 48, US up to 64. And I believe that is it. That is it over here for attacks. All right. Over here, I don't know if there's a couple of attacks. Coming out of New York is a B-29 carrying an airborne. It'll go 1 into 25, 2 into 18, 3 into 19, 4 into 20, 5 into 21, 6 into 22, 7 into Picardy, 8 into Belgium, drop an airborne off there, 9, 10, 9 into this sea zone here, 10 into London. So I'll put them on a London card. All right. That is that attack. Also going in there, coming from London, is a medium bomber. Going 1 into 21, 23, 2 into Belgium. He'll land back in southern England, so I'm putting him back on the card. We're going to shoot a rocket out of London. 1, 2, 3. Going to hit this border over here between Bavaria and Alsace-Lorraine. We're going to fire another rocket into Paris to hit the border between Vichy, France, and southern France and Paris. We're going to fire our third rocket at the border of Alsace-Lorraine and Paris. All right. Also, let's see here. I got a B-29 in London. He's going to carpet bomb in Picardy. Yeah, Picardy. And I was going to send both of these guys, but this regular strategic bomber, he's going to hit the rail between Paris and Picardy in case they take it back. Something else for them to spend money on. So, that one will be damaged. Actually, but if I take Belgium, he can't. But if I don't take Belgium, I don't want to lose an aircraft. So we're going to do it that way. Yep. That's the way we'll do it. All right. And I think everything else is non-combat. Yep. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. All right. Why don't we start with the rockets? I mean, I think they're only one to repair, so I'm not sure if it really matters which one is which. So I'm going to let Pete PBE the damage there, because I think it's only one anyway. None of them are mountains. They're all clear territory, so I'm going to figure they're all damaged and it's one to repair them. All right, so we won't do that. Let's do some convoy rating. Let's do some convoy rating here in the Pacific. All right. In C-Zone P-34, I have a +1 for a coastal sub, a +1 for radar, so that's +2. He has not got radar yet, so he gets +1 for long range. So I'm +2, he's +1. Yep. I'm +2, so I'm net +1. To the red dice. That's nothing. My watch goes off. Abnormal high heart rate. Because I get excited rolling dice. P14. Nothing. No damage from the coastal subs this turn. All right. Take those two off of there. All right, let's bomb the port in Malaya. That's a heavy strategic bomber. 3d6s. Is it 3? Yes, 3. Double check. No, copy. Yeah. Strategic bomber, 3d6. So, 12. So it's maxed out. Definitely the dockyard. There's a little dockyard, I believe. Yeah. So it's major max damage. So those ships are trapped in port still. So we did this attack. I think the dockyard is... I look at these and so much has changed over the year. My old charts say 6, but I think it's 5. I think it's 5. So that's that. These other two attacks are lock-ons. I moved to chart. Oh, God forbid I let Pete PB me. I'd rather shoot my own aircraft down. And I didn't shoot it down. So, no damage in Malaya to my heavy strategic bomber. Thank God. And that's it over here on this side. I think all I got left is the airborne assault. Yep. So, I got a medium bomber at 7. I'm not flying over the border. And forget how that works, but I don't think I triggered. But the medium bomber is at 7. The airborne is at... I think it's clear in Belgium. I remember, I know there's a mountain border somewhere. Yeah, okay, but I'm in clear terrain. So I got 1 at 3 and 1 at 7. So 1 at 3. Yes, airborne hits. Medium bomber to make sure. Misses in his militia. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We all want the Americans to win. So, as I said, he lands back in London. That is 2 down for Germany. 2 up for the USA. Let's see this here, too. I took off that one. Oh, they lost the Philippine bonus. All right. While we're on this side, let's do our non-coms. All right, coming from I-5, I-4. This is I-4, so this is I-5. I get fluorescent numbers on these or something. Anyway, coming out of that sea zone, using the major port in Cairo as an attack transport, carrying from Yemen a light armor, which I moved back from 8 in the turn before, and a airborne. And he's going to go 1 into I-4. This is strategic naval move. 2 into I-7. 2 into I-12. 3 into I-11. And the transport's going to go in port in Calcutta. And let's see, where do I want to drop these two guys off? I'm dropping them off in Calcutta, actually, both of them. Yeah, what the heck was I thinking? I knew they were going there. That's why you got arrows. All right, so everything on this side of the map is pretty good. Let's see, we got an English transport here and a French transport. I can't get on those because they're not in my C-zone. All right, so we're kind of stuck there. All right, for now. Oh, well. Only got so much money. I guess I could have built myself another transport there and upgraded my militia. Brought 2 more units. Instead of being so nice to the English all the time and giving them all this stuff. But, all right, this stuff's all gone. And we're good on this side of the map. Okay. Over here in Hawaii, everything can move 3 spaces except the 2 coastal subs. So the 2 coastal subs are going 1 space over the midway. Everything else, 2 destroyers, 3 attack transports, 2 regular transports, and 5 regular battleships. They're going to go up 1 into P-23, 2 into P-11, 3 into P-4. So that entire fleet moved up to P-4. Also in that C-zone, all these other units that are, by San Francisco, they're going to go 1 into 24, 2 into 23, 3 into 11, 4 into P4. So that's everything here is in the C-zone. And all these units in the C-zone went up. And the 5 transports are carrying, let's see, the 3 jets land on the 2 fleet carriers. The seaplane just flies up, and the regular fighter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he flies up to Kikissa also. For land units coming up is 1 AAA and 4 artillery. So that's 5 units. 3 mountain infantry, 2 regular infantry. And those all get dropped off on our 2 Kisk. So leaving on Hawaii, 2 infantry and 1 militia. That's actually MacArthur right here. And so we're going to swap MacArthur out for this guy over here in Luzon and Versailles. And MacArthur has returned. Put this guy on Hawaii with Nimitz. With Admiral Nimitz. Okay. And I'll move those ships later on my turn. So that's it over here. I'm excited for the Patriots game. Plus the snowstorm we get going out here. It's pretty massive. It's going to be, I guess. Let's see. Okay. I did the airborne battle, yes. So get these yellow dice out of here. There's fuel markers. Just stick them in the Atlantic Ocean. We get a jet in Portugal. He is going to go 1 into 35, 2 into 28, 3 into 21, 4 into southern England. Land there with the medium bomber that's there. Oh, I got a carpet bombing to do too. That I forgot. I need another damage marker. I was going to pull one out of Russia. I'll pull one out of Russia for now. I don't think these have to worry about anything over there. All right, so this one is bombed. Right there. And he went back to London, say. This guy goes to southern. Actually, they're going to go to southern England instead. All my bombers, except the. Actually, you know what? Even this guy is too. The one that did the airborne assault, the B-29. He'll land in southern England too. So we have a damage railroad here from the regular strategic bomber. We get a damage rail here from a rocket We got a damaged rail, actually damaged both of them on both those, just to make sure so I don't forget. We'll take another one out of Russia. All right, so those are done. And we hit this one here. And you know what? I'm just going to roll them just to be safe. So, let's do... I think the strategic bombers get the same as a heavy as far as strategic bomber. We get less carpet bombs, but so strategic bomber, and 2d6. Okay, so one railroad from the strategic bomber, more than enough. The rocket in Alsace-Lorraine in Paris. The one between Bavaria and Alsace-Lorraine. The one between Vichy and Paris. And if I forgot one. There we go. I don't think I did, though. All right. So, that is that for the damages. And carpet bombing. That's all that's left with the B-29. He gets 5 dice, I believe. Yes, 5d12 at 2. So, come on. Let's do something, guys. Let's do something. Hit one guy anyway. You fucking bums. Let's see if we had 2 of them. we would have got 1 if we had 2, but that's a carpet bomb. It sucks. It's kind of a waste. I rarely do much damage with carpet bomb. Hambone's pretty good at it. I've seen him with a regular bomber, 3 dice, always get 1 hit. I'm not that lucky. All right, so we got that there. All right. Next move. Coming from Portugal out of A35 is 4 attack transports, 1 regular transport. So we're going to be carrying 10 units. And they're all going to get dropped in Alsace-Lorraine. So, 1 airborne, 5 tank destroyer, 2 medium armor, an artillery. So let's see what else you got. 5 and 5. Yeah, we had 10 guys there. So we're dropping those 10 units off into Alsace-Lorraine. What else have we got here? These 2 guys are in southern France. These 2 Marines move over to London from southern England. Guess where they're going? What else you got? 2 airborne are there. That one there. All right, so I guess we're good. So I got to move my transports over here. So my 5 transports are over here with a destroyer and a battleship. I mean a destroyer and a heavy cruiser. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's good. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else left to move. Really. Let's place some units. All right. I'm going to place this major port in Atuka-Kisk. This is a kamikaze zone. Let's see, you got a rocket and a tactical bomber. They're going in London. I mean, I can base... Well, I guess I could put the tactical in southern England. I'll put the tactical in southern England. Put the rocket in London. The tactical's a Lend-Lease, so I can go anywhere in the home country. I can reach everywhere with all the ports we have, so... Let's see. Anything else I want to move? I got them there. I got that there. Yeah, that's good. That is good. All right. Let's get over here to our Portugal units. I almost built too many jets. I almost forgot you can only build 2 a turn. So we're going to have a 3rd factory there. Build an airfield. Really needed that airfield. Can't really fly over Spain right now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, let's do a unit recap. USA on the east is empty. Portugal has 2 tactical bombers, 2 jets, 3 minor factories, and an airfield. Yemen has a minor factory, a militia, and an infantry. Yeah, those guys are in Yemen. Calcutta has a light armor, an airborne, attack transport import, a tactical, and a fighter. And hold on a minute, I might want to move those 2 guys. Philippines has a transport import, a infantry, and an artillery on Luzon and Visayas. Hong Kong has an infantry and a militia. Infantry and an artillery, excuse me. Anna Tonkin, I didn't move those guys. So, good thing I'm paying attention here. This mountain infantry moves into Kwangtung, along with a regular infantry and 3 artillery. And I lost one, he's up in Benares. All right. So in Kwangtung, I have 3 artillery, a mountain infantry, and a regular infantry. In Tukakis, they have 3 mountain infantry and 2 regular infantry, a AAA and 3 artillery, 4 artillery, a seaplane and a fighter and a militia. In the sea zone, I have 3 jets and a tactical bomber on 2 fleet carriers. I have 5 heavy battleships, 6 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 1 heavy cruiser, 2 more destroyers, 5 transports, 2 of which are attack, and 5 regular battleships. Are in sea zone P4. I guess he could hit me with 1 destroyer and some fighters. Would the fighters have a landing spot? Got a couple tacticals. The fleet can go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not going to get there. Okay, that's that. What do we got? We got this side of the board. Portugal, I think I did it. 3 jets, 2 tacticals, 3 fighters, airfield. Aquitaine, 5 infantry, 1 airborne, 1 tank destroyer, 2 medium armor, 1 artillery. Sea Zone A29, destroyer, heavy cruiser, 5 transports, 1 regular for attack. I got an airborne in Belgium. London, I have 2 Marines and a rocket. Southern England, I have a jet, a medium bomber, 2 B-29s, and 1 strategic bomber. Yeah, 1 strategic bomber. And a tank destroyer. And 2 airborne. And let's collect some income. About time to make some good money. We should have 66 on the board. I think I moved it up to 1 for the amazing completion of Argentina, I think it was. And 12 bonus, so that's 78. That still sucks. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Need more. Need more. But anyway, that is it. Boston Bruce, turning it over to Admiral Macy. for turn 17 Germany as we move into, what is that, July of 44. And we'll start the die roll for the end of the game. As Japan's been building up and laying down their defenses, and Germany's been doing the same, but Berlin is in trouble, I think. Germany's in trouble with the size of this force. It could be trouble. Could be trouble on the horizon for Germany there. Boston Bruce signing out.